Hi everyone, hurry up to join the today last session, guys. Thank you so much for your joining. Hi Lena, how are you, Lena? Thank you for your joining, dear Lena. Maclay, how are you, Maclay? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Maclay. Hi, Michael. Thank you so much for joining, dear Michael. Let's just have to encourage the watching, then we will write the name of the every person and the ball, guys. Thank you so much for the likes. A lot of love and respect for you joining, guys. Thank you so much for your joining, making the like and subscribing to the channel. Every respected member have to write your name in the chat, guys. For what you doing. Yeah, I'm writing your name, my dear. I'm writing again. You stand live. Yeah, I am stand live. Lena, how are you there, Lena? Thank you so much for your joining, Lena. Lena is the first member of the chattery. Macaulay, how are you, Macaulay? Thank you so much for your joining, Macaulay. Macal, how are you, dear Macal? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Macal. Hurry up, guys, to join the chattery, guys. Wendy, hurry, dear Wendy, hurry, Wendy. And thank you so much for your joining. Why you being so much laughing disco? I have need so much laughing disco, my dear. I love to see. Yeah, it's the laughing disco are my dream gift. Yeah. And thank you so much for your joining, making the like and subscribing to the channel. Hurry up, guys, to write your name in the chat, guys. A respected person to write your name in the chat, guys. And Namor, how are you, Namor? Thank you so much for your joining, Namor. Hurry up, guys, to write your name in the chat, guys. कृष्णा छोड़ दें, बस सही है, इनको मसला नहीं, वो खुद मैं कंट्रोल करूँगा, सही है, छोड़ें इसको। हाँ, लिखने देना जितने लिखे, मसला नहीं है। Write your name in the chat, guys, making the likes. Madeline, how are you, Madeline? Thank you so much for your joining to stream, dear Madeline. Thank you so much for your joining, making the like and subscribing to the channel. John, how are you, John? Thank you so much for your joining, dear John. Jessica, how are you, Jessica? Thank you so much for your joining to stream, Jessica. How are you, Jessica? Thank you so much for your joining. Arita, how are you, Arita? Thank you so much for your joining, Arita. A lot of love and respect for your joining. Matthew, how are you, Matthew? Thank you so much for you joining, dear Matthew. How are you, Matthew? Hurry up, guys, making the like and subscribing to the channel. Encourage the likes, guys. Encourage the likes. Jeannie, how are you, dear Jeannie? Thank you so much for your joining to stream, dear Jeannie. And the race, how are you, and the race? Thank you so much for your joining, and the race. Anmol, how are you? Anmol, how are you, Anmol? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Anmol. Joel, how are you, dear Joel? Thank you so much for your joining, Joel. Jenny, how are you, dear Jenny? Thank you so much for your joining to stream, dear Jenny. Fabian, how are you, dear Fabian? Simon, how are you, dear Simon? Hurry up, guys, to write your name in the chat, guys, making a like and subscribing to the channel. Hurry up, guys, to write your name in the chat, guys. Yeah, you should have to give the timeout likes. Daddy, yeah, P Daddy. No meaningful words have looks very bad. And yeah, guys, to write your name in the chat, like. Yeah, that's right. Hurry up, guys, to write your name in the chat, guys. Alina, how are you, dear Alina? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Alina. To write your name in the chat, making the like and subscribing to the channel. Mommy, how are you, Mommy? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Mommy. A lot of love and respect for your joining. Please, guys, do the super chat, guys. Daki, how are you, Dicky? Aziz, how are you, dear Aziz? Thank you so much for your joining. Sirat, how are you, Sirat? Sirhat, how are you, Sirhat? Please, guys, do the super chat, send the laughing disco for the appreciation, guys. A lot of love and respect for your journey. Yeah, guys, please send a laughing disco, guys. Lewis, sorry, dear Lewis, sorry, dear Lewis. Thank you so much for your joining. Please, guys, send the laughing disco. Lincoln, how are you, dear Lincoln? Lincoln, how are you, dear Lincoln? Thank you so much for joining to stream. Almero, how are you, Almero? Please, guys, to write your name in the chat, guys, and also to send the laughing discourse. Marina, Marina, how are you, Marina? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Marina. How are you, Marina? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Marina. A lot of love and respect for your joining. Thank you, Lincoln. Can you do a super chat on our stream, my dear? to write your name in the chat, guys. Milan, how are you, dear Milan? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Milan. A lot of love and respect for you joining. Revan, how are you, Revan? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Revan. Lucas, how are you, dear Lucas? How are you, Lucas? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Lucas. Finn, how are you, dear Finn? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Finn. How are you, dear Finn? Thank you so much for your joining. Sophia, how are you, dear Sophia? How are you, pretty Sophia? Helena, how are you, dear Helena? Helena, can you do this super chat or send the laughing disco? Charis, how are you, dear Charis? Thank you so much for your joining, Charis. Amir, how are you, Amir? Martina, how are you, Martina? Thank you so much for your joining to stream, dear Martina. A lot of love and respect for your joining. Jory, how are you, Jory? Arifa, how are you, Arifa? Denali, how are you, Denali? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Denali. Sarah, how are you, Sarah? Hurry up, guys, to write your name in the chat. Mar, how are you, Mar? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Mar. A lot of love and respect for your joining. Larry, how are you, dear Larry? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Larry. Please, guys, send the laughing disco, do the super chat, guys. How are you, Larry? Thank you so much for your joining, Larry. Lewis, how are you, dear Lewis? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Lewis. How are you, dear Lewis? Katia, how are you, dear Katia? Thank you so much for your joining to stream, Katia. Hurry up, guys. Anilini, how are you, dear Anilini? Anilini, how are you, Anilini? Please, guys, someone do have a super chat, guys, to completing my goal, guys. Gavin, how are you, dear Gavin? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Gavin. A lot of love and respect for your joining. Hurry up, guys. Anaya, how are you, Anaya? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Anaya. A lot of love and respect for your joining. Lala, how are you, Lala? Thank you so much for your joining. Gesal, how are you, dear Gesal? Thank you so much for your joining to stream, dear Gesal. Hurry up, guys, to do a super chat, guys. Make a small donation for the support, guys. Thank you so much for your joining. Calf, for your dear Calf. Thank you so much for your joining, Calf. Riley, how are you, dear Riley? Thank you so much for your joining. Hurry up, guys, to make the like and subscribing to the channel. Tavela, thank you so much for your joining, Tawala. Yeah, guys, making the like and subscribing to the channel. Hurry up, guys. To write your name in the chat, guys. Ashish, hurry up, Ashish. Please, guys, do a laughing disco, guys. Send a laughing disco. Moke, hurry up, Moke. Thank you so much for your joining, dear Moke. A lot of love and respect for your joining. Audit, how are you, dear Audit? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Audit. Hurry up, guys, making the like and subscribing to the channel. Please send a laughing disco. Ronald, how are you, Ronald? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Ronald. One second, guys. Hurry up, guys. Yeah, I'm putting the next name. Gustave, hurry up, Gustavo, hurry up, Gustavo. Hurry up, guys, to write your name in the chat, guys, making the like and subscribing to the channel. A lot of love and respect for you joining, guys. Hayon Jen, how are you, Hayon Jen? Thank you so much for your joining, Hayon Jen. Jupe, how are you, Jupe? Please, guys, do the super chat, guys. In, how are you, dear In? Thank you so much for your joining, dear In. Moke, how are you, dear Moke? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Moke. Von He, how are you, Von He? Hurry up, guys, making the like, subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you for the star. Thank you. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you so much, Victoria. Thank you. I'm really sorry for the viewers because I wanna changing the pen, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Victoria. Victoria, how are you, Victoria? Thank you so much for joining my stream, dear Victoria. Thank you, Victoria. Can you send a laughing disco or a flow state or a 6-7? Can you play a big gift there? Namor, how are you, Namor? Thank you so much for joining to stream, Namor. How are you, Namor? Okay, can you send a follower? Can you send a follower? Jasmine, thank you so much for joining to stream there, Jasmine. A lot of love and respect for you, joining. Angela, how are you, dear Angela? Thank you so much for joining to stream, Angela. Yamili, how are you, Yamili? Thank you so much for your joining to stream. Philip, how are you, dear Philip? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Philip. Wilkova, how are you, Wilkova? Thank you so much for joining. Robert, how are you, Robert? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Robert. Yamili, here is Yamili. Look that, yeah. Mercy, how are you, Mercy? Lily, how are you, Lily? Thank you so much for joining, dear Lily. Anita, how are you, dear Anita? Thank you so much for joining, dear Anita. Daniel, how are you, Daniel? Thank you so much for joining to stream, Daniel. Please send a laughing disco, guys. Anal, Alia, how are you, dear Alia? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Alia. Enzo, how are you, dear Enzo? Thank you so much for your joining to stream, Enzo. Nala, how are you, dear Nala? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Nala. Samoon, how are you, Samoon? Olivia, how are you, Olivia? Thank you so much for your joining to stream, dear Olivia. Valerie, how are you, dear Valerie? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Valerie. Please, guys, to write your name in the chat, guys. Do the super chat for the support, for the appreciation, guys. Zoe, how are you, dear Zoe? Thank you so much for your joining. Karthir, how are you, Karthir? Thank you so much for your joining, Karthir. Avi, how are you, dear Avi? Thank you so much for your joining to stream, dear Avi. Matthew, how are you, dear Matthew? Thank you so much for your joining, Matthew. Please, guys, do the super chat, guys. To write your name in the chat, guys. Addy, how are you, dear Addy? Thank you so much for your joining to stream, dear Addy. Hurry up, guys. Azura, how are you, Azura? Please, guys, send a laughing disco. Do a super chat, guys. Askia, oh my god! Thank you so much for the frosted. Thank you so much. Love you, my lovely brother. Thank you. Wallah, wallah, wallah. I have a lot of love and respect. Alize, thank you so much, Alize. Thank you. Thank you, Alize. Thank you so much, Alize. Thank you so much, Alize. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dear Alize. Thank you. Everybody have to make the heart for the Alize. Thank you so much, pretty. Thank you, dear. Thank you. God bless you, my dear. Thank you so much for the frosted. Imani, how are you, Imani? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Imani. Bowdy, how are you, dear Bowdy? Thank you so much for your joining, Bowdy. Danala, hurry Danala. Please guys do the super chat. Yeah guys, and send the laughing disco our follow state. Leos, hurry Leos. Thank you so much for joining Leos. Someone donate flow state. Yeah, someone donate flow state. Carmen, how are you Carmen? Please guys do the laughing disco guys. Yeah, laughing disco, better send a laughing disco guys. Hannah, how are you dear Hannah? Thank you so much for your joining Hannah. To write your name in the chat guys. Yerate Z, how are you Yerate Z? Thank you so much for joining to Stream. Summer, how are you Summer? Yerate Z, I write your name, looks that. Summer, how are you Summer? Thank you so much for your joining. To write your name in the chat guys. Shaliva, how are you Shaliva? Please guys do the super chat guys. Baji Q, how are you Baji Q? Aline, how are you Aline? Thank you so much for joining to Stream, dear Aline. Hurry up guys to write your name in the chat guys. Making the like and subscribing to the channel. Hurry up guys. He is right in your own language. She's not right or wrong. She's not a right or wrong, Krishna. You have to give a wrong timer right now. Mati, how are you, Mati? Abe, how are you, Abe? Amarani, how are you, Amarani? Lara Raj, how are you, Lara Raj? Male, how are you, Male? De, how are you, Male? Rose, how are you, Rose? Please guys encourage the likes guys. Fiza, how are you, Fiza? Shiva, how are you, Shiva? Hannah, how are you, Hannah? Azoza, how are you, Azoza? Maria, how are you, Maria? Hurry up guys, write your name in the chat guys, do the super chat guys. Elizabeth, hurry up Elizabeth. Alize, hurry dear Alize. Hi Alize, hurry Alize. Thank you so much for joining. Amulet, hurry Amulet. Hmm. When is your birthday, dear? On 23. Marilla, I write your name there. Yelizet, Yelitza, thank you so much for joining. Yelitza. Shalude, Dan. Oh, thank you, Adi. Thank you so much. Adi, can you send my dream gift a laughing disco? Can you send my dream gift, my dear Adi? Thank you so much, Adi. Thank you. Dan, I write your name. Look there. Yeah, if Adi, you can send me my dream gift. Janisa. Hurry up, guys, to write your name in the chat, guys. Mali, hurry, Mali. Mia, hurry, Mia. Please, guys, send a laughing disco. Thank you, Danny. Hurry, Danny. Anybody can do a super chat, guys. Click on the money icon to make a small donation of the super chat. Suke, hurry, Suke. Chana, hurry, Chana. And Antonella. Maya. Nelloy. Please, guys, someone do the super chat, guys. Antonella, here is Antonella. Looks that here is Antonella. Vivian. Leah, hurry, Leah. Sayore. Hi, Sayore. Please, anybody can do a super chat, guys. Larry, hurry, Larry. Hurry up, guys, to write your name in the chat, guys. Sarah, hurry, Sarah. Jacob, hurry, Jacob. Please, guys, do a super chat, guys. Zala, hurry dear Zala. Please guys do a super chat or send a follow state guys. Mutim, hurry Mutim. Thank you so much for joining. Everybody have to write your name in the chat guys. Do the super chat, send the laughing disco for the appreciation guys. Sabrina, hurry Sabrina. Hurry up guys. Anybody can send a laughing disco guys. Laughing disco is not a big gift guys. Laughing disco is a very small gift guys. Aloe vera, hurry aloe vera. Hi Amelie, hurry Amelie. Amelie. Colio, hurry Colio. Amy, hurry Amy. Animesh. Megan. Rodrigo, hurry Rodrigo. Thank you so much for your joining, Rodrigo. Azolot Queen, how are you, Azolot Queen? Thank you, pretty. Please, guys, can you send a laughing disco, guys? Hala, how are you, Hala? Thank you so much for joining. Vinde, how are you, dear Vinde? How are you, dear Vinde? Amelie, how are you, Amelie? Lala, how are you, Lala? Please send a laughing disco, guys, please. Just say, how are you, just say. Padro, how are you, dear Padro? Thank you so much, welcome. Me to Narmito, how are you Narmito? Rai, how are you Rai? Please guys send a laughing disco guys. Binado, how are you Binado? Hi Aline, Yumna, hi Yumna. Eileen, please guys, someone send a laughing disco or super chat guys. Pasha, Christina, encourage the likes guys. Lisa, how are you Lisa? Anoko, how are you Anoko? Lado, how are you Lado? Cam, Camol, how are you Camol? Dan, how are you Dan? Please anybody can send a laughing disco guys. Cassie, Cassie, can you send the laughing disco or do a super chat manner? Valan, how are you dear Valan? Andrew, how are you Andrew? Ali, how are you dear Ali? How are you Ali? Anyone can complete my goal guys. Alten, how are you Alten? Kamal, here is your name, look. Homir, how are you Homir? Hasim, how are you Hasim? Hurry up guys to write your name in the chat guys.